Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to BVTV. We are here at the Henselite Victorian Open for 2022. Joining me in commentary is the one and only Matty Ottobre. Good afternoon, Matthew.
Good afternoon, Tone. Knockouts. We've had our sectional.
Happens very fast, doesn't it?
It does.
We've got all our players here at Shepparton Park, this being one of the many venues being used for the first event within the Victorian Open for 2022, the mixed pairs. Just say they've all concluded their sectional play. And we're into the first round of knockouts. Got a cracker of a match for you here too. We've got Tris Doolan from MCC Bowls Club. And she'll be skipped by Benny Winther from Whittlesea. They're up against some club mates of Benny Winther's, which will be an interesting battle for Whittlesea. John Roffey leading for Susan Roffey. So roll-up has just been completed. We're just waiting for the hooter to ring. Just got one tardy rink finishing their roll-up, and then the bell will ring and we'll be underway here. So
That might be the Pirates, Tone.
it is the Pirates.
Got through to the knockouts.
The Pirates from Hawthorn.
Can't find them in the result portal, which I'm a bit worried about.
Oh dear. So for those who are joining us for the first time at the Henselite Victorian Open, it's played over some 20 odd clubs across Shepparton through to the rest of the Goulburn Valley and even a little bit broader. There's been some issues with flooding up here like there has been in many parts of Australia in recent times, so we have had to make a few changes to some of the clubs that are hosting this event for us. We use a maximum of 22 clubs for some of our disciplines. It really is an effort by many staff, volunteers alike of many clubs across the Goulburn Valley and broader area. Do a terrific job bringing the second biggest event in the country to bowlers. And we have visitors from Northern Territory, South Australia, New South Wales, Queensland, and even some internationals here, including what many regard as the GOAT, Alex Marshall. He's taking his place in the field throughout the week, so no doubt we'll get the opportunity to see him as well. Some 2,200 entries, about 3,500 players that come along. Of course, many of them bring their significant others. And we really do have quite the party here in the Shepparton area. All right, so bowlers just getting their instructions from the venue manager that they are right to go. So we are underway here. Promises to be a cracking affair. Maddie, as I said, Triss and Benny Winther. Triss using a Henselite XG size 3. Benny's using an Aero Optima size 3.5. And they're up against John and Sue Roffey, both using Henselite XG. John's are a bluish colour and Sue's are a purple colour. Size 4 for John, size 4 for Sue. So trial ends are done. This will be the first end of the match. Here we go, Matty.
Looking forward to this, Tone. We've actually moved our live stream rink, Tone, from rink 1 to rink 2.
We have.
So if you watch the earlier game, it's not the same rink.
Yes, of course. We had Triss and Ben on the stream earlier on today in one of their section matches. And as you say, Matty, we've moved them across a rink, so no unfair advantage in any way, shape or form.
I wonder if we will see the same pattern as the last game, Tone.
It's quite a clear pattern in that one of one direction favouring one team.
Yeah.
And then another direction favouring the opposite team. So
Well, I am seeing it all across the rinks, though.
Yep.
Bowl's been a metre, 2 metres through.
So I can tell you John and Sue Roffey got through their section matches without a loss. So looking forward to big things from them. Round 1, they had a margin 24-9. Round 2, it was 21-11. And they rounded out round 3 with a close one, 17-15. And Triss and Benny had some tough going. They'd won the first one 21-8. And then they just got up, courtesy of a 4 on the last end, 14-12. And then had a very good match against Winnie Brackley and Vicky Wilson. They won that one 16-12. So a little closer there. We're expecting to see a relatively close affair here. Triss with one bowl to come in the battle of the leads. Really is huge, the mixed pairs event here. 101 sections.
Yeah, I was
Matty,
going
so
through it before. It's a lot of sections, Tone.
it is 400 odd teams.
And Tris gets shot with that last bowl.
Yep, just wrestles it off. Her opposing lead, John Roffey. Seven rounds of final before we get to an eventual winner. Such as the size of this competition, our mixed pairs.
And this will be, there's only one knockout game today.
Only one today.
And they'll have to come back on Tuesday.
Correct. Which gives us the opportunity to start some of the other disciplines. Of course, at the Victorian Open, we play mixed pairs and then singles, pairs and triples. Gives everybody the opportunity to play in something. You can play in one or you can play in all of them. Penny Winther on the mat now. Not a bad track in. Just through. Nice little collection of bowls there for the Winther Doolan combination.
Oh, shot there for Susan. How's Benny looking here?
Might be just under on the line. Weight was pretty good. Still the Roffey combination holding one. This one looks like it's sailing. But getting amongst those would have been handy, but it just catches an edge and moves on through. So Benny's option here is to try and drag the jack back where he's got 3 or 4 catches waiting. Of course, he's got to negotiate the Susan Roffey bowl as well. Looks a touch high.
Yeah, needs to get down. Well, that pattern we talked about, Tone, is just continuing.
It has, it has. So one to the Roffeys.
Right, no errors on the scoreboard this game, Tone.
I reckon you'll get 100%.
Can't believe I got it wrong again.
You'll get 100% now, Matty. So that'll settle the nerves a little bit if there were any. No real danger. Dropping one on the first end's never the end of the world.
No, ones are okay.
Picking up one just gets you to start to feel good about yourself.
And if we're tied after 15, extra end?
Yes.
For knockout?
Yep. So knockout stages. So this is the winner of, this is the winners of Section 5 and Section 6. The winner of that will go on and play the next winner. So we must determine a winner.
Yep.
Unlike in our sectional play.
Yeah, and they had a 2-end roll-up too.
They did. So some of these players will have come off carpet or come off opposing greens. So 2-end roll-up, make it fair for everyone.
And I'm pretty sure I saw the greenkeeper moving the pegs and numbers. So
yeah.
They're all very different.
Yep.
Great to see some players from other venues coming in to support at Shep Park. It's a bit of a hub.
Yep. You kind of feel bad when you see them though. You're like, oh, if you're here, that's not good, is it?
Yeah, I shouldn't be seeing you.
Yeah, as much as it's good to see them. Typically doesn't mean good news.
Good start here for Tris.
Yep. You spend a bit of time with Tris, Matty. She, of course, is president of Yarra Bowls region. We're your
She
secretary.
is. I'm the secretary.
Do a power of work as a volunteer running bowls for those in Yarra region.
We do our best, Tone.
We do very well. I did see the quarterly news update
Yeah.
that came out not long ago, which I thought was a very good idea.
We try and produce. Well, we're committing to producing that every month.
Yeah,
A newsletter.
Well done.
We're also committing to a finals weekend this year.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah,
Tell
I
me
do
more.
too.
Tell me more.
Well, normally we would play our finals of the disciplines at the end of them, but we're getting all our disciplines up to the final stage and holding the finals over a weekend. So we're going to start
like
on
it.
Friday the 20th of Jan.
Yep.
And obviously have a gap for pennant on the Saturday and then finish off our finals on the Sunday.
I like that idea. So is that all of the disciplines?
All
That's-
except mixed pairs and champ of champs,
Yep.
which will be done after that date. But it's a great way of celebrating our finals.
Yep.
And
turns it into a real festival. I
I'm
like
still alive in the semis of the four, so I'm hoping to get to
Ooh,
finals
Fingers
weekend.
crossed. So you've got to both run it and win it.
Yep.
Sounds easy enough.
So first go at that, Tone. Our members are not used to it. They're normally seeing a final at the end of day 2.
Yep.
But hopefully they'll embrace it.
I'm sure they will. I like the idea. Wimmer have been doing a similar system for many
Yeah, I've
years.
heard that.
And Murray Malley moved to it this season just gone. And everyone was very pleased that turned it into a real festival for a weekend of all the crowning of champions.
Yeah, I'm confident once we run one, they'll embrace it.
Yep. Dean O'Neill's joined us in the stream. He says they do a ripping job in the region. Matty, our ripping team manager too. There's no end
I
to
had
your
one go at
talents.
that, yes.
Well, it sounds like you got the job again if you get that sort of feedback. That is, of course, if you don't make the side.
Which I try
When
to
you come
every
out and win
year.
the fours.
Well, that's right. Put my hand up.
All right, what can Sue Roffey do here? They're only down 1, so no great danger. She can use John's bowl, which she has done nicely.
Yeah,
For shot.
similar to the last end.
Yeah, that could be her go-to.
Don't give her a jack-eye bowl.
Nope.
Very different heads this way, Tone, as opposed to the other way.
Wind has swung around again. It's going back in its original direction, so we might see a few changes yet. 24 degrees here in sunny Shepparton. We're due for some good weather. It's a pretty horrendous stretch for a while. Credit to the greenkeeper here.
Yeah, the greens look amazing.
Yeah, he and his team, I think it's Shane is his name, he and his team have done a great job.
How's Benny looking?
Still not quite getting down like you would like. There's one more shot at it. Another Whittlesea jumper on the rig next door as well. So Whittlesea having a very good Victorian Open early days.
How's Susan looking?
Just a touch
Call of
short.
almost is
Yep.
pretty much spot on.
Yeah, spot on, Rowdy. We certainly don't want to see the rain return. We are due a thunderstorm tomorrow night, apparently, but I don't think it'll have a heap of rain in it.
Benny looking for a tighter line.
All
Another
right.
one.
2 ones in a row. John and Sue Roffey. 2 ends in. Of course, we play 15 end matches in our mixed pairs.
3 bowls.
3 bowl pairs. What's your preference, Matty? 3 bowl pairs or 2 and a walk?
It's really interesting because we're actually having a vote at our club at the moment of what format to do for our pairs. And I think the 2 walkers just got the favour of it.
Yep.
I like both of them. You get to play different roles with the 2 walk,
yep.
but I also like having the 3 bowls.
Yeah,
so I'm sitting on the fence, aren't I?
Well, I think they do different things for different people, don't they? The 2 and a walk is good for the player, but I favour 3 bowl pairs for a spectator's game.
Yeah, I agree. It's a lot of walking.
Yep.
Pretty sure the Australian Open's 3 bowls.
Yeah, it is.
But our region events are 2 walk.
Yep. The purist game, 2 and a walk.
Now, we don't have any live scoring going at the moment, Tone, but I know that'll be one of my jobs come Tuesday.
Yep. Yeah, once we get into the finals.
So you'll be able to click on those matches and see end by end what's happening.
Yep.
We will need some volunteers, some markers to sit there and put the scores in for us. So please come and find me on Tuesday at Shep Park.
Yep. Some other good matches going on. Have a look on Bowls Link and you'll be able to follow the matches as they're going in terms of results. Di Hands and Maddie Robertson against Dusty Taylor and Liam Turner.
Ooh,
that would be a
good
cracker.
game.
Brenda Thompson, Craig Mills up against Marilyn Wayne Stevenson. It'd be a good match too. So many a good match.
So on Tuesday, instead of just seeing who they're playing, you'll be able to click on and see what's happening end by end.
Yep. Cass Millerick and Alex Marshall made it through in the mixed pairs. They're up against Tommy Ristic and Gillian Baxter.
Oh, Tommy.
So that'll be a good match as well.
Tomcat.
Looks like Carol and Lucas Protopappas made it through. Yeah, nice bowl by Trish. Just swaps the shot bowl for her own. Sonia King says Matty O doing a good job.
Thanks, Sonia.
And Terry Sefton says 2 and a walk is better for new players for sure to get some experience. That's a good point. They do in 2 and a walk have to play all the shots and all the positions. So certainly good for learning the craft. Sue Roffey on the mat now. Using a Henselite XG.
That looks a bit quick for me, Tone.
She does have a habit of using a wing bowl to get in for shot, but not on that occasion.
What are we looking at, 1 or 2 here, Tone?
I'm going to say it's just the 1. Penny Winther may have something to say about that, though.
Yeah, well, if he gets to John's bowl, they'll be holding 3.
Yep.
Triss is asking for him to do that. Oh, good wait for it. Got a bit of a crowd coming in now, Tone.
Yeah, it's good to see people coming in to catch up with some mates and swap a few stories about what could have been. Jason Dow saying 3 bowl pairs is a New Zealand concept. It's the only pairs that they play over in NZ. So there you go.
Oh,
There we
here we go
go.
again.
Susan
The pattern
Roffey.
continues.
She has got that shot well and truly dialed in.
Let's see if Benny can reply.
New Zealand greens typically run at anywhere from 18 to 22 seconds, so not surprised they don't play 2 and a walk. They'll be a 5-hour match.
How's Benny looking?
I don't mind it. Just gets the wrong side of the Susan Roffey bowl. Brad Lancaster says, Matty O, a man of many talents. That is true.
Thanks, Bradley.
Bowlsley, commentator, region secretary in the semi-finals of the Region 4s.
Yeah, looking to make finals weekend. Chairman of selectors, coach, Greens director. I need to get rid of some roles, Tone.
Well, as long as you keep the club education and training manager role at BV, I'm happy.
Okay.
Being a bit selfish though, aren't I?
Well, Benny needs to sit Susan's bowl here. He's had one go at it. Definitely got the weight for it. Is it going to get down? No.
It's a good effort nonetheless, but looks to be another one. And the Roffeys continue their successive ones over the first 3 ends.
Pretty much the same sort of shot.
Yep.
3 times.
Yeah, Grant Singleton just talking about the starweed in New Zealand, starweed, the cotula and various grass varieties over there make it a very, very different game. And Catherine has got the shopping done, now sitting in to enjoy some bowls. So,
Well, talking about New Zealand,
Well
Tone, my club's looking at doing a trip.
oh really? An
Yeah.
end of season trip?
No, for Anzac Day.
Ah, there you go.
We tried during COVID with no luck.
Yep. North Island or South Island, Matty? What's the plan?
I'm not going to say north or south, but it's Arrowtown that we're looking to
Okay.
go and visit and play against.
Is there a connection with someone at the club? That,
2 of our members have travelled to New Zealand. They loved it.
Yep.
Built a connection with one of the clubs there, and want to get a trip going.
yeah, why not? Why not? One of the many good things about club sport in this country, in particular bowls, you get mates for life. It's John Roffey just a touch hot, but not a bad spot to finish too.
I feel like Tris needs to get that really close bowling, which he hasn't been doing so far.
Just to get the confidence going.
Yeah, and
Yep.
just put the pressure on the other team.
Yep. Got the tee covered with that one.
Good to see some under-18s coming to support.
Yep.
Played earlier. Unfortunately, didn't get through.
Yeah. See Emily Davies and Caleb Shaw. I think they were appearing, weren't they?
No, that's Will Mays and Benny Fletcher.
Yes. I did see them too.
Will had a outstanding tournament for the SSA, School Sport Australia Bowls.
Yep.
Made it into the team, along with Nick Rowley too.
The boy from South Bendigo. So Tris finding her weight there. See what John Roffey can do with his last bowl. Pretty good track coming in.
Yeah, looks good. Perfect weight.
Just skipping through.
I can see the pancake top out there, Tone, on the green on rink 3.
It's good to see, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a fantastic design.
Yeah, Bowls Victoria's charity partner, Pancare, doing a terrific job trying to quash all the upper GI cancers.
Oh, Tris. Just not going their way at the moment.
No. Sonia King confirming it's in the South Island, Matty.
Thanks, Sonia.
And Terry Sefton saying near Queenstown. So that'll be fun.
I can see Swanee, one of the Pirates, got 2 on over there. They're in a bit of a battle. This is why we need live scores, Tone.
Yeah, true. Sue Roffey electing to go on the forehand. I think she just sees the Tris Doolan bowl
Yeah,
and goes,
sit
that's
that.
my aim.
Yep, and a little bit behind.
It'll be pretty close
Yeah,
too.
she's got a really good track. Great bowl.
Just keeps on going, doesn't it?
A great bowl can still be a metre through.
Yep. There is a little bit of cross breeze at the minute, which is just, you can see that bowl of Benny Winther's really turned almost 90 degrees near the end, just with a bit of wind assistance.
A bit of frustration starting to creep in a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe he needs to have a go at it, Tone.
Well, they've got the tee covered.
Well, they've got the back bowls from Tris.
Yep. Just asking if that's counting. No, is the answer. So still just 1 down.
No, he's shaking his head.
Yep. There's a bit of warmth in this sun, Matty, too. I took a little walk earlier, and we're fortunate to be sitting under the shade here, but going for a walk out in the sun, you can certainly feel a bit of sting in it. Sue just not happy with that one, sort of throws her hands in the air.
I feel he's just got to... Look, he's only 1 down. He's got to go it. Get some confidence. Here we go.
There we go, Super Coach Matty.
Oh, no. That's not...
That was the danger.
That was the danger.
Only goes from 1 to 2, but nonetheless, just feels bad when you give a shot away. So 2
If he
more.
had hit it, he would have...
Yep. 2 more to John and Sue Roffey. And they now have a lead of 5 shots to 0. Number of buys in the draw here. We don't take lucky losers through like some other events. So we do see some second rounds of finals that are being played. So Maddie Flapper, Faye Richardson are through. Lucas and Carol Protopappas are through. Aaron Van Haften and Margaret Hunter through. So
Oh, has he?
these must be playing well, which bodes well for your triples
warms up,
combination.
Warming
Matty.
up for the triples.
Nicole Shortis is out here. Still pushing a couple of yards through when heading towards this highway end. Line looks
Oh,
okay.
this is the one she
Weight
needed.
looks okay.
Right on.
That'll give a boost to the confidence. Unfortunately, I think Sue Roffey's looking at it going, yep, I can use that.
Oh,
I don't know if it's changed the result. Might be still one down, but it's a good effort by John Roffey. Does it have the trip?
well, this way, sometimes it looks short, but it's not. It is a little bit, though.
Just down was the confirmation from Sue Roffey. And this looks okay. Gee, just keeps on finishing. It's a nice home for that bolo. Trish just asking, am I there, Ben?
No.
The line was about spot on. Weight just not quite there. There we go. Good enough for shot. Uses John's bowl.
I can see the frustration in Triss's face. Once again, Susan's sitting on bowls, getting shots.
And there to be used when they're sitting at just beyond jack high. And Benny's just a touch under with his line there. Oh, gets a little straightened.
And gets shot.
Yeah. No real pleasure for anyone with that. This track looks pretty good.
Oh,
Jack through and back for 2. And Winther just said, safe to say, I've got no idea. Well, he's cut it down.
yeah, he's got second.
So you can win the battle of drawing to an off-centre jack.
Well, I tell you what. It's a great bowl.
Yeah. and doesn't widen the target.
No, he's got to draw it.
He's just asking it to stop, get left. So no change there. So 2 to John and Sue Roffey. They continue on their merry way.
It's 5 ends in a row, Tone.
And now have a lead of 7 shots to 0. Well, no real need for John and Sue to change much. They're able to dictate the length of the end.
I feel like Triss and Benny just need to win this end, get the mat.
Yep.
It's not about a huge number yet if they want to get back in the game.
So that jack has gone well short of where Sue was standing, but
Yeah, it's clearly past the minimum though. Close to minimum though, isn't it? It's about
yeah, can't be too far off.
23.
Benny was just off grabbing a drink of water, so
And John's put a...
play on, and that is John's ideal
Earler.
distance by the look of it, Matty.
Whittlesea do have synthetic, is that right, Tone?
I think they're both grass from
Are they?
memory. Yeah, only played there once. Played a practice match out there. Oh, feels like ages ago now. I'm going to say it would have been 2 or 3 seasons ago. Done a lot of work to that club in recent times. There ain't much of a gap there, but Dools has managed to find it. She doesn't have Dools on the back of her shirt. Used to have Dools, didn't she? And
That's
yeah,
that's the tournament shirt, Tony, that you're talking
gotcha.
about.
Yep,
Triss is wearing their
the club shirt.
club shirt. Another good bowl here.
Yeah, John's finding this line absolutely perfect. Probably 18 inches behind the jack. Great leading.
First umpire call I can see on the green, Tone.
Haven't seen too many then, have
No.
we? Triss finding the line relatively well, but 3.5 foot through. Mike Watts has joined us from Aberystwyth in Wales. Hope I've pronounced that okay. No real change, but
John just changing the scoreboard while Triss is in her pre-bowl routine. Don't think there was any intent in that.
no, just a bit absent-minded at that occasion, but Triss has the
I'll tell you
presence
what,
to stop and
probably
reset.
spurred her on. There you go,
Yeah.
shot. Deep breath. This is what we saw earlier with Sophie. Things weren't going her way.
Yep.
She thought everything was against her and got a really good shot in there, took a deep breath. You know, they've only obviously lost the last 2 with 2s, but before that were their only 1s.
Yep.
As I said, they need to get the mat here.
Yep. Pick up a 2 or a 3 and everything's back on. quite going to come back from there with that pace. See if Triss's last bowl can spur on Benny Winther.
How's
This
he
one
looking,
ready?
Tone? I think he's got good weight.
I don't mind this one at all.
Could be 2 here.
Yep.
2 down.
Last bowl for Sue Roffey. Benny still has one. That looks narrow to me, out of the hand.
Yep.
That does cut the head.
Well, the call of don't change anything. This is going to put him right back in it. He doesn't have the pace of the first one.
No. Not a bad miss, I think. It is 2 shots to
We're on the scoreboard.
Doolan and Winther. They will be most pleased to get going. 2-7 is the scores. In this first round of finals in the mixed pairs for the 2022 Henselite Victorian Open. So we see, as we were talking about a couple of ends ago, Matty, they just need to get control of the jack, and they're electing to put the mat back on the tee and try and see if they can't stretch this one out, ditch to ditch.
It's quite common, Tone, just changing things up.
Yep. See if we can't find out a couple of players. Yeah, great jack roll from Trish Doolan. Right on the tee.
Not a bad tactic considering everyone's been 2 metres through this way. You won't need a lot of weight.
I would say that's not there, but
Nah, it's
they
definitely
finished so well on this green.
It's a good start.
See how John Roffey finds tee to tee.
Yeah, he's got a fixed stance.
Yeah, he does. He's just lost his line slightly, but his weight's very good. Nice bit of hook at the end on those. But
Trish doesn't need to change much here, Tone. She's got perfect weight again. Oh, I've gone too early on that.
The line was very good.
Yeah.
Got a wrong bias on the rink next door. It's just straight into ours, so somebody's got to shout the bar later on.
Yeah.
I hate to put her in it, but it was Kerry Leask too.
Well, maybe because she's got the pancake top on.
We'll let her
Yeah,
get
let her
away
go.
with it. She's a heck of a good bowler, Kerry Leask, so I don't know what's happened there, but
Well, it happens, Tone.
it does. Happens to the best of us.
While they've been talking, John's got shot. Made that line correction.
Yep. His first one was good for weight, just line was off, as you say. He's corrected with his second.
I'm not going to talk about this because I got it completely wrong last time.
Well, it's in the second shot. How's that sound?
How's he looking?
Might be a touch
Oh,
quick.
might get
but
to Triss's bowl. Oh, I think it has.
can't argue too much with it.
Probably holding 2 there.
It's a heartbreaker of a game, isn't it? You finally get control of the length of the end. You think, oh, we'll try and stretch him out, go long.
Yep.
And then
And
down tilt
Triss
the
wasn't too
crossover.
far off with her first one.
No.
Benny playing his forehand for a right-hander. Looking to get to John's bowl.
It really is like a downhill slope there sometimes. That's a good effort.
Yeah, made the line correction.
Yep.
He's got a good second there now.
Brett Spur is watching, saying go Ben and Triss. Of course, Spur partnered Benny in the men's pairs at the Australian Open all the way to the final. Now, Sue was a touch heavy with her first that collected John's bowl, and the second one is into the ditch. Penny Winther asking, is that us at the back?
So
Triss
he's
says
going to
yes.
go the jack. He's lining up with intent. It's not full-blooded.
It's going to rip early though.
I've got one to come. Oh, they've already. Oh, well, they've declared, and they've got one bowl to come. It's got to go back on the where it was.
Triss saying, well, he declared it, so. So used to not having last bowl was John.
John was saying that it was going to go in the pocket anyway.
So there you go. We've seen a wrong bias, one rink over, and then a
It's an interesting rule
head
that
declared early.
when you displace the head, how you fix it up. You basically got to put it back the way you thought it was.
If you can agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, regardless.
I don't think Angela would have let Brenton do that.
No, I don't think so. So that'll be 1 to John and Sue Roffey. And we'll never know what would have happened with that last bowl. Their lead now moves out to 6 shots.
Yeah, playing the 8th end. Off 15. Yeah, it's good weight. He's playing well, Tone. He's matching
He is.
Tris.
He certainly is. Oh, Sue just kicks a bowl back. It's all happening here, Matty. She replaces it with...
Where she thought it was.
Yep. Don't think too much is ever going to phase Benny Winther. Very cool customer. Tris gets a little wick. No real change.
She was a little bit heavy on that.
Yep. She strikes me as somebody who,
Oh, she's frustrated at the moment.
yeah, she might be somebody I reckon who would watch her games to see where she can improve, and I don't think she's going to enjoy the viewing of this one as much as others.
You know,
Casper John saying they won't want to lose by 1 shot. And that is the great unknown, isn't it?
yeah, good point.
Terry Sefton saying, how confident are you it's the 8th end, Matty?
What do you mean?
I think he's having a dig at you.
Oh, it's not over yet.
I know, how confident are you that it is the 8th end?
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm learning from my mistakes.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
Thanks, Terry. Put me right in that. Well, I'm still blaming Jimmy for the other one.
Yeah, he's not you. It's very easy to blame him. It's good fun too.
Yeah.
And we know if it was reversed, he would have no hesitation in
Oh,
blaming
he would
you.
have, yeah. Taken a photo of it, posted it.
All right, let's see what Sue can do here. She started off like a house on fire.
Yep, got those probably 3 ends where she got shot from
Yep.
sitting in a bowl. Well, it's in the count.
Yeah, the weight's very good.
Benny looking to draw this. How's he looking, Tone?
It's going to miss the jack and then swing a little bit late, but it's
They
good
get
enough for
second?
second shot.
Yep. Susan needs to drop a mat here.
Well,
Oh, one in, one out.
yeah, I think it might still be 2 in. Be close.
Well, we haven't had a bet this game yet.
No, we can have another wager.
Yeah, I think so. Benny will want to stop that, though. If he's got that mat off. Oh, I think he
Needs
has.
to not cut.
That's shot, I think, Tone.
No, I'm going to say it's the other one, just so we can continue our wager. I think the Roffeys are still holding one with Sue's bowl.
And I'm looking at the camera angle.
But I think it's only one now. Yeah. John saying, signalling one up.
Maybe change hand, sit on Ben.
Yeah, I think that's the play for me. She has had a tendency to be a touch heavy, if anything.
Yeah, you don't want to get the jack going over there to give him a 2 or a 3 at this stage. 8-2 lead, playing the 8th. Looking to see who will continue on Tuesday. Backhand is the call. You're onto it, Tone.
Well, even a broken clock's right every now and again.
Well, she has been a mat over.
This
for
weight
2. I
looks
tell you
pretty
what.
good. This weight looks pretty good.
Oh, great bowl.
Yeah, it's
Just
a cracker.
drawn it.
Draw some applause from John. We see absolute picture-perfect weight here on the replays. We see this one coming in just underneath Benny Winther's bowls.
Well, does Ben do the same? It's a change of hand. We've already seen that line twice. No.
Well, he does have 2 options if he goes the backhand, but he's elected to go forehand.
Oh, Jack's just gone forward into another rink. A bit further down the green.
Action aplenty here
Oh,
at
I think
Shepparton
he's
Park.
Too heavy.
Yep.
That's a important 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Clutch bowl from Susan Roffey.
Just a draw bowl.
Yep. 2 more. That takes their lead 10 shots to 2.
Playing the 9th.
A few keen customers out for a roll up on the green next door.
Yep, they might be playing their singles tomorrow.
Yep. Half their luck if you got drawn to play here at Shep Park. These greens look amazing.
Well, who has drawn here tomorrow? We've got some big names playing tomorrow.
Oh, let me find out.
Come on, Tone. Is Alex Marshall here tomorrow? No, he's at Tatura.
Yes, he's Tatura, correct.
I think he's there with Matty Flapper.
Yeah, there are certainly options if anybody does want to come and watch some bowls. You will have a great time watching, and some absolute crackers of players, almost no matter where you go. So many sections. Oh, the first one I see is Gus McIsaac.
Gus.
Bowls Victoria's deputy president. There's one to go and see. He has Matty Flapper in his section, so Matty Flapper, Gus McIsaac. Chris Burrell's here, Buzz.
I did see Buzz.
He'll be here tomorrow.
I think looks like he's made up his own tournament shirt again.
Yeah, okay.
Get the chalk out, hashtag.
Nice, I
For
like
those
it.
people who don't know Buzz, he plays for Dunkeld.
He does. Lives in Geelong, but plays for Dunkeld. So
I had
how's
the
that for
pleasure
commitment?
of going up to Dunkeld and commentating their tournament.
Yep. Dan Priddle's out here tomorrow as well, fresh off his victory in the BPL Cup.
From Highton.
Yep. Matty Robertson, Bowls Victoria selector.
Shep Park? Was he Shep East?
No, he's South Bendigo. He's just moved. He was Telegarupna
Okay.
here, but has moved to Bendigo for the season that's here. OJ, Owen Manning, he's here, so that'll be interesting with his section.
Who's OJ got?
Jimmy Barling from Dennington and Andrew Wright from Ocean Grove. We see Big Kevy Anderson from Moama has Seb Pretty in his section and David Gullick. So
Oh, that'd have to be on the live stream, wouldn't it?
I would think so.
So pretty and Big Kev.
Yeah. There are good players just about everywhere you look.
First to 21, I'm pretty sure, Tone.
Correct.
No dead ends.
Nate Zeno from Middle Park is also out here, up against Jared Burt from Essendon. And their Marcus at a third player in the section. David Townsend at Kyabram.
John's just drawn shot.
Gary Sanders is here as well. Oh, Rob Clough is in his section. So there you go. And Josh Cartwright. So that'll be a quality section there. There'll be good games there.
I think Josh was playing today in the mixed pairs.
Yep. So that's the Shep Park matches. Some talent galore.
Someone trying to cheer Triss on, lift her up.
That was Paddy Warlow in the background. Saying, come on, Tristonia.
I think she's sitting next to Susan House.
She is too. That's correct. See if that can spark Triss into action.
Well, talking about Susan, here's Susan Roffey. Last end drew a brilliant draw shot to get two. Oh, weight is spot on.
Alex Marshall's out at East Shepparton for the singles tomorrow. Got Chris Young from Shellenbar Golf and Nino Vlahovic from Brighton.
That's tomorrow? I thought he was at Chuchura.
No, men's singles East Shepparton, so he might be Tatura and something else. But righto, Benny Winther on the mat, on the backhand.
Yep.
Gets a little straightener. No
Still
change.
down.
Looks a touch narrow for mine.
May sit on Ben's bowl though. No.
Benny just saying if I miss it slightly, it just cuts off. If I go any wider though, it doesn't come back.
Yeah, we can see that frustration.
Players just double checking there's no more bowls to come after they declared a hit early.
Yeah, without a bowl being played.
Luke Spargo saying Alex Marshall was in the mixed pairs at Tatura today, so that was where he
that's
won
it.
through with Cass Millerick. So they'll be having their first round of the finals match now. Be a fairly handy combination too, of course.
Yeah, very
Cass,
handy.
a heck of a bowler. Alex needs no introduction at all.
Well, we're going to N10 tone. We can see the frustration on Benny. With Benny and Triss, just not going their way.
Yeah, they just can't seem to quite find it yet.
They've won one end.
Yep.
Well, John's given Triss a chance here. About 1.5 meters short bowl.
Yeah, little opening.
What are they just? They're just struggling with the pace.
Yep.
Tone?
Yep. Even coming back this way,
Yeah.
where arguably it's a little bit friendlier. Their line's been okay, but just the pace, struggling to find it as they normally would, given they're both exceptionally talented players. John and Sue finding it by the same token.
Well,
So.
talk about finding it.
Yep. Practically on top of it. Seeing the replay, this one, nice little kiss on the jack, sticks with it. And that's the shot bowl every day of the week. Should take the jack back, just misses. You find that sort of stuff happens when you're having a bad
just
day
no luck
anyway.
going
You
their way.
find yourself just missing things as opposed to just getting them. It's been one of those games. Lovely weight again from John Roffey. Sonia King asking what's the score for the Pirates, please, Matty. I don't know
Yeah,
which
I'm
side of
looking
the
over there.
scoreboard they are, but
They're not really using the scoreboard. I've got a feeling they're slightly down, Sonia. Been some close ends over there.
this is not short. Covering the tee, maybe. Yep. Draws the applause from John. So plan was obviously there to cover
Yep.
the tee with
It's
the
a good
first
call.
one. Some club mates of Benny Winther. They're obviously well aware of how devastating his drive can be.
I think Benny's looking to at least get a second before he goes it.
Yep.
John's saying it's better now.
Well, it sets up a bit of a target for Benny is the only reason that it may not be better, but both those bowls can go if Benny's prepared to rip in.
He's not.
Nope.
Looking to draw this.
Sets another one up. Shows the value of that first bowl of Susan's on the tee. That if
Yeah, it's
Benny
changed the
Winther
whole scenario.
tries to attack and takes the jack back, they're in trouble anyway. So she may do it for him here.
Oh, great bowl.
Yeah.
Really good bowl.
Narrows
well.
the target.
What's
Gets
he
another
gonna
one in
do?
the count. Well played, Susan.
Well, if he hits, because it's right on it, Tris has that bowl over there on the wing bowl
Yep.
on the right.
Oh, I don't think he minds it. Just cutting under.
That's a three.
There's 3 more to John and Sue Roffey. And this one, Matty, is starting to get
It is.
out
It's
of
starting
reach.
to go. 14-2. We'd love to give you some other scores here, but the players are refusing to use the scoreboards, Tone.
Yeah, we could just guess at what they'd be.
Oh, I think.
I wouldn't mind knowing the score of Alex Marshall, Cass Millerick, the Tommy Ristic and Gillian Baxter too, if anybody happens to be out at Tatura Bowls Club. So 5 ends remaining, 12 shots the difference.
Look out, Tone. Jimmy's over here.
See if the great man Jimmy Whitehead, see if he has any connections that might get us a score here. Progress score.
On Alex?
Yep. Jamie Lum saying Eagles win either way on this rink. That is true. 3 of the 4 players from Whittlesea Bowls Club. Whittlesea Eagles. 1 rink over. We've got another one too. So
Well, Tris is right on here.
yeah, dialed in on that one. A little nudge on the jack.
Just a shake of the head.
Yeah.
This game's not going our way.
Not a bad effort by John. Draws some
Yeah.
applause from his skipper.
Get second. Looks like the Sophie Kurzman and Nathan Black game is finished.
Nice and quick.
Yeah.
Who looks happiest?
I think it's Sophie and Nathan.
Okay. Well, Trish Doolan will be a little happier with that end for her. One right on it and two in nicely in behind. Well played. Can this be the end that starts the comeback for Doolan and Winther?
Well, they're going to need to do it now, Tone. End 11. We've only got 15.
Little touch on the jack and trying to get it through to the two bowls of Trish Doolan would be the ideal.
Just not finding his range, is he, Benny?
No, he's having a tough day today.
Not getting that draw weight.
Two down,
Two down.
was the signal.
Yep.
I thought from this angle the blue might have been second shot, but obviously not.
This looks better, Tone.
Does. It certainly does.
This looks like draw weight.
Needs to rip in now.
It has.
Yep.
That's 3.
Is this the spark?
This could be it. Or will Susan stop it like she has been most of the game?
Yeah, she's had a knack for this.
Yeah.
One heartbreaker of a bowl, hasn't she?
Yep. Sitting it. How's she looking, Tone? I can't really see it from there. She's got the weight needed for it.
Yeah, she might kick a goal.
Oh, she's got
Yeah,
it.
straight on the jack. Oh, and she falls in right behind the jack as well. If she had left herself out in the open, Benny may have been able to have a run at it. But
Oh, that's...
he's not wasting any time here, Benny.
No, he's going to get that ball out.
He's not seeing a lot of the bowl, but it's enough for Benny
Oh.
Winther, is it? Oh, just missed. So that will be one more to John and Sue Roffey.
I did call that.
You did. Sue has been finding a way to get there every end. Down 3 or 4, didn't
Yeah.
phase her in the slightest.
She put it in the area.
Yep, 100% great bowl.
Yep.
So 4 ends to play, Matty. 13 shots the difference.
Yep. 12th end.
Of course, there are 6 shots on offer each end. Knockout play, no great requirement to play all 15 ends if the margin is greater than the shots remaining. It's a cruel game, isn't it, Matty, when you're holding 3 or 4 and
Yeah,
you know, you've
it's a
got
heartbreaker.
a reasonable shot at adding another one. Your opponent's good enough to take it away from you.
Yeah, you see in Pennant all the time, teams holding
Yep.
a good number and the skip just breaking their heart.
Yeah, it does happen.
It's what all good skips do.
Yep.
I wouldn't know about it.
I've seen it on video. So Triss on the forehand. First one's pretty good. When I say forehand, I meant backhand. Right hand is confusing me.
Getting a little bit more consistency now.
Yep. John just a touch loose this end. Chance
Which
for
is
Trish
not hard to do
capitalise.
on this screen.
No, that's right.
Got to be spot on.
Don't mind this track too.
Yeah. I think the weight's really good. Ben likes it.
Yeah, it's 3 to Doolan Winther at the crossover.
Well, let's... can we see Susan breaking their heart again?
Well, yes.
She's been playing well.
Given what she's been able to do in the first
Yep.
11 ends of this match.
Should be looking to cut this down.
I still can't believe Kerry Leask bowled a wrong bias. Yeah, a long time before that's happened for someone as good as Kerry Leask. It doesn't miss by much from Susan
it's
Roffey,
good.
but just keeps on going.
Good first bowl.
We'll cut one out.
That is where they come from. Trusting the line now.
Yeah, nice bowl, Benjamin. Looks a little wider.
Oh,
Cuts 3 down
nearly
to
shot.
1 down.
Wonder whether it's Benny's worth looking at it for the next one. They need numbers here.
Yep.
This is a good bowl.
Yeah, this is a nice bowl. Doesn't want to rock
that
his
put-
own. Yep.
He may be going it. As they say, it needs a friend, don't.
Yep. John just asking Sue to land one on the last 2 of the Benny Winther bowls. Doesn't have to be too dissimilar to her last. Looks narrower. Don't think that's going to quite do what she wants. She gives herself a little
Well,
slap on
Tone,
the thighs. Now, how firm does he go at it? Does he try and go
well,
whole hog and sit and stay, or does he just rip it out?
I think he's a metre over. Change the hand, flip it out. Yes. Forehand, get it out. Could be 3 or 4.
Yep.
That's good weight too. That's good weight.
It's got a
He's
rip
looking
now.
to sit it. Needs to get it out.
Tell you what, Benny
Oh.
Winther
Great bowl.
plays an absolute bomb. Sits it exactly
Could
as he
be
wanted.
3 or 4.
Is this
This could be it. That's looking for 4.
kickstart that they need?
I reckon it could. I'm going to... 4.
4. 3 Benny Winther bowls. Absolute crackers. Good start from Triss on that end as well.
Well, Tone. Scenario. 3 ends. What are we looking at?
9 shots.
9 shots. 3 threes. And we
They
go
just-
extra end.
They just picked up 4 there, so they only need 3 and then from here on in. It's easy, right?
Oh, it's just... There's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
What's the saying? Number of ends versus the bowls?
Yeah.
Still a chance?
I don't feel like the score indicates the match necessarily. Like there's been a lot of times when
Well, you look at the
could have
first
gone
3
the other way.
ends.
Yeah.
That was Susan's bowl sitting out
Yep.
shot. It's just they've lacked the dead draw weight, which Triss is pretty close to now.
And her last couple of ends have started
Tighter.
to be better
Yeah,
and better.
Yeah, yeah,
Benny Winther with that last shot will grow in confidence again.
yeah. I'm saying there's a chance.
Taylor Marin's on board supporting. Go Ben Winther and Triss Doolan. So it's game on.
Well, I'm sure Robert and Suze are going to want to shut that door.
Robert being John.
Sorry. John. Sorry, John.
It's a lovely opening bowl from John because if there was any momentum, his
Yep.
role is to try and snuff it out. Duels is the call from Benny Winther. Well, I don't think she's necessarily got shot. It's going to be very close, but she's probably 1 down. Yeah, Tay, we're streaming every day. Depending on where and how and why and who, we'll be streaming 3 to 4 matches a day. And we will happily entertain you while sitting in the hospital with Oliver. And of course, we give Ollie and you and the family all of our best regards. Tomorrow we're doing some singles, some pairs on Sunday and some triples on Monday. And then of course into all the finals.
Calls have come on duels. Not far away. It's a great bowl.
Yeah, absolute cracker.
She has lifted these last couple ends.
Yeah, certainly has.
And bowls behind, Tone. So important.
That's what the game's about, isn't it? Jack rarely goes forward.
John will want to stop that. Having a look at the scorecard, looking at the scenario. 3 threes, that's all we need.
Yep. I couldn't quite read their lips, but I think they said,
Yeah,
so you're
three.
telling me there's a chance?
Yeah, we've got a rare chance. 3 threes. Extra end.
Yep. Just for the live stream. I think
Yeah.
they said, we'll do the extra end for the live stream.
You don't toss for the extra end, do you?
Am I allowed to talk
It's a good question.
The score on that first game
This is why we need live scoring, Tone. You just want to know the score.
This is true, Matty. Apologies for the radio silence. We have one of the locals just coming up for a chat.
Just wanted to know the score. You knew the scoreboard hadn't been changed for a while.
Yep.
What would you be doing, Tone? They've got one.
Well, I mean, they need to make a number,
Yep.
but they don't need to make all 9 of them this end.
No.
So there's no use giving it away. The blue balls surrounding the jack effectively are limiting a big score. They don't own anything behind.
Have
deep
they got?
behind.
Has Ben got third with his last
Yes. Yeah.
bowl? So if he gets rid of the second, that could be that first 3.
Yeah. Without having any signals from the players, you want to be confident that the front right bowl of, or left as we see it there, isn't second shot of John's. That's the only problem. But
This is draw weight. Tris likes it.
it's not a bad effort.
Oh, through the gap.
Kind of sums up the day
A little bit.
for Doolan Winther, doesn't it? See what Susan can do. She's down 1.
Yep. Ones from here will get him the win.
Don't know if she loves
doesn't
it.
like it.
So no change. One more to, well, we will just double check. They are kind of look at, no, they're resigned to the fact that it is just the 1. So one more takes us to 7:15.
And Tone, up and back.
Up and back. 8 shots the difference. Need to be scoring a 2 or a 3 here.
Well, yeah, they need a number here to give himself a chance in that
Yep.
last end.
You want to be leaving yourself 6 on the last end. Dools looks much more comfortable, confident.
Yep.
line is just about A1. I think if you're trying to protect the lead from the Whittlesea team's point of view, you don't really want anything short.
Yep.
Ironically, it's the exact same game plan for Benny and Tress.
This looks better weight.
Yep.
That's how you start. 1 on, 1 behind.
Yep.
She's just missed that really 1 on.
Yeah, started to find it in the last 4
Yeah.
ends, but early days it was a bit of a battle. I think each time they have,
Yeah.
either John or Susan's managed to find it just the same, which is almost what's happened just now. There's the shot bolt. No, Trish doesn't really seem to like it too much. I don't think it's that bad, to be honest, but... Four shots each end, so that should be the game. So no change with that last one.
Well, they might not. Also comes a scenario that if they only drop a 1 on here, they don't need to play the last end.
Correct. It's the game within the game, isn't it?
Mm.
From the Roffey's point of view, we win this end, we're through. We drop 1, we're through. We drop 2, we're a very good chance. Anything more than that, and it's game on. So Benny on the forehand, looking for some contact on the jack.
Looks good. Really good.
Yeah, adds
Holding
to the
2.
count. So
Susan's going with a little bit more intent here.
yeah, trying to rest anywhere among the 3 bowls.
Oh. Great bowl. Benny's just shaking his head.
I feel like he wants to just let one rip, actually.
It's not going to help him, I don't think.
No, he's too smart for that. Too good of a player.
Oh, he's got shot
there's
now.
a
Maybe
nice
the 2
bowl.
back. It is 2.
There we go. So Susan Roffey just asking the white bowl, is that jack high? Confirmed to be 1 bowl behind jack high. So she'll be looking to sit on that bowl. If nothing else, take it out of the count. But even better would be use that to get to the jack, but she's a bit under that line.
She's under. All right. Has been looking here.
Slightly narrower than his last couple, but I
good
think
weight.
it's going to be good enough.
Oh, that's 3.
Does leave a bit of a shelf there for Susan.
Scenario. They get 3 here. We're alive in the last end. Susan gets 2nd here. Game is over. I think she's under on it.
Yeah, I think you're right, Matty. Good call.
Ooh, we are still alive going into the last end.
All right, so 3 shots to Doolan and Winther.
They've won the last 3 ends, Tone.
They are making a charge.
4-1-3. You saying they're a chance?
I'm saying they're a chance. Got the luxury now of not even requiring all 6.
No, they just need 5. And we go extra end. That's if I've got the scoreboard right.
Fingers crossed. I have faith in you, Matty.
I needed to lift after the last effort.
Sue just trying to give John some encouragement.
Yep.
This is the testing material, really, isn't it? First final of a Vic Open. 5 shots down, 1 end to play. Every bowl counts here.
Oh, yeah. Especially the first.
Yep.
What's Trish done with her first? It is good weight.
I don't know if I love it as an opener.
Not when you need a 5.
No. So both players. Well done, Roger. Both players just missing their line on their first. Triss has tightened up the line, but
Drop the mat. We haven't seen that all game.
No.
Really, Tone, have we?
no. No kill available in Vic Open. Dead ends are respotted, so.
Well, I don't even know who's got shot.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Dean, singles games tomorrow, not confirmed. A lot of it will depend on who wins the first round match and so on, but it's looking like Nate Zeno v Jared Burt in the first of the round matches. Could well be Matt Flapper the well, whoever their opponent will be, we'll find out after round 1. And then potential for Kevin Anderson v Seb Pretty in round 3. But there are a couple of other options just depending on results. So we'll have those confirmed as soon as we can. But either way, should be fun. Then the following day we'll be covering women's pairs, and then the next day will be men's triples and so on and so forth. So we'll try and get a bit of each discipline, each gender, a bit of regional, a bit of metro. We'll try and bring everything. Unfortunately, we can't stream every match, but that's roughly the plan. And then, of course, depending on who makes it through to the knockout rounds, we'll pick the most appropriate match for the 4 o'clock-ish time slot. They are all unconfirmed and could well change. But yeah, Nate Zeno's certainly been bowling well for a while.
Well, what's the scenario here, Tone? That's at least 2, I think. Maybe 3.
And I think that's the exact shot that Benny Winther needs to play, is to try and come up through and bring some bowls with. I mean, Susan can really ice this just by getting one close, can't she?
Yeah.
And staying away from the blue bowl of Johns.
There's the close one.
Yep. Still kept going through.
2.
Can Benny try and get that to line up? Still not going to get 5, though. I don't quite see how 5's going to happen.
How do I make 5?
I think he's got to have his last bowl split in 2. No one see it.
Well,
I mean, he's really got to
I
take...
really can't see a way of making 5 there.
No, he's got to take John's bowl onto Susan's bowl and remove both. But then he's still only making 4. So I think
It's
it's
going heavy.
bit of hit and hope. So they picked up 8 shots in the last 3 ends. And they'll end up being stiff here, but
Yep.
no need to bowl the last one.
Shaking hands, Tone.
So while Doolan and Winther may pick up 1 on the last end, it is somewhat immaterial. So the record books will show it'll be a 15-11 victory to John and Susan Roffey. And they will fight their way through to the next round. Unfortunately for Benny Winther and Tris Doolan, that is the end of their campaign in the mixed pairs for the Vic Open. But Matty, was one of those matches that they just couldn't quite get going.
You're right. They just didn't get that dead draw bowl.
Yep. When they did, they came with a flurry of shots, 8 shots in the last 3 ends.
Yep.
And, you know, that last shot, Benny Winther's got no opportunity to play that, but they were on target to pick up another 2 or 3 there. So could have easily been a different story today, but it wasn't.
Yeah, well done, Whittlesey.
Yeah, so it's been a great day here at Shepparton Park, the opening day for the Henselite Victorian Open for 2022. The good news for everyone is we come back and do it all again tomorrow.
This is why the Vic Open's so good, Tone.
The event that just keeps on giving. Singles tomorrow.
Day. Singles day tomorrow.
Pairs the next day. Triples the following day. And then we're into finals action all the way through. Stick with us each and every day. We will publish who's going to be on the live stream as we start to know more. It gets a little easier for us to schedule things when we get to the knockout rounds. But pool matches or sectional matches can be a little interesting, just depending on who wins the first match. That dictates who plays in round 2. They are, of course, 3-player sections in singles, so one player is marking while the other 2 play. And that makes it a little difficult for scheduling, but we promise to bring you some cracking players and some great matches here from the Henselite Victorian Open. Brad from SEN, thank you very much for putting the production together. You've been absolutely brilliant again. And Matty, I reckon your commentary is A1.
Well, I started pretty rusty, didn't I? A couple of mistakes with the scoreboard.
Yeah,
I'm getting there.
Nobody saw it. If we just don't mention it, it's fine. No, you've done very well, Matty. We do appreciate everything you do.
Thanks, Tone.
And of course, all our host clubs and our players for putting on the show. We've seen some good matches today.
We do need to highlight our host clubs. First time that they've been putting all the scores in for us, so that's a fantastic effort. And I've been out to a few of them, and you know the way they're welcoming all our players, how prepared they are, so they're doing a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. So well done again. That last match won by John and Sue Roffey. They'll move on to the next round. We will be showing further matches each and every day. We will get you through whatever is going on in your life. We promise to provide a little bit of entertainment here and there. So thank you very much to Henselite for supporting the Vic Open And thank you very much for listening. We'll see you in the morning.
Thank you all.
Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build and they looked after us really well.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.